In the highest mountains on Earth, China is building a colossal hydropower dam on the Yarlung-Tsangpo River. This river, one of the world's most powerful, carves through the Tibetan Plateau before flowing into India and Bangladesh. The dam aims to generate more power than any other in history, changing the energy map of Asia. By controlling its own power, China hopes to shield its economy from global shocks. But building in the Himalayas means facing extreme natural dangers, earthquakes, landslides, and unpredictable weather. It also raises international concerns, especially for downstream neighbors. The project forces us to ask, what is the true cost of progress? As the concrete rises, so do the stakes. The world is watching. The Yarlung-Tsangpo River begins high on the Tibetan Plateau, cutting through the world's deepest canyon before turning south into India as the Brahmaputra. At the river's dramatic Great Bend, China plans to build its super dam. The site was chosen for its immense drop in elevation, perfect for generating massive hydropower. The design involves diverting water through mountain tunnels to turbines far downstream, maximizing the river's force. The goal, up to 60 gigawatts of electricity, triple the output of the Three Gorges Dam. This could power entire provinces and help China meet its climate goals. But building here is an epic challenge, remote, rugged, and prone to natural disasters. Engineers must battle landslides, earthquakes, and extreme weather. The project demands new technologies and vast infrastructure in a region untouched by modern development. It's a testament to China's technical ambition and willingness to invest in its future. Hydropower is central to China's pledge to become carbon neutral by 2060. If completed, the Yarlung-Tsangpo Dam would be the crown jewel of China's renewable energy program. It promises grid stability for booming cities and industries, but it's more than an energy source. It's an engine for economic growth and a symbol of technological leadership. The world is watching to see if China can deliver on this audacious vision. China's rapid growth has long depended on imported oil and gas, leaving it vulnerable to global market shocks. Leaders in Beijing see this dependence as a strategic weakness. Disruptions in supply or price spikes could threaten China's economy. That's why China is determined to achieve energy sovereignty, producing more power at home, relying less on imports. The Yarlung-Tsangpo Dam is a key part of this strategy, harnessing domestic rivers for massive, stable electricity. This homegrown power can't be easily threatened by foreign actors. It insulates China from the volatility of global energy markets. The dam is also a showcase of Chinese engineering, boosting national pride and technological expertise. By mastering such complex projects, China strengthens its position as a global leader in infrastructure. This expertise can be exported through initiatives like the Belt and Road, expanding China's influence. The project is about more than today's energy. It's about building the knowledge and leverage to shape tomorrow's world. China's push for energy independence is reshaping its economy and its role on the global stage. The Yarlung-Tsangpo Dam is both a fortress and a launchpad for China's ambitions. It's a bold move in the quest for self-reliance. The Yarlung-Tsangpo project is deeply tied to global economic shifts, especially the move toward de-dollarization. For decades, the US dollar has dominated global energy trade, giving America outsized influence. China and other nations see this as a vulnerability and are working to reduce reliance on the dollar. By generating its own energy, China cuts its need to buy oil and gas, usually paid for in dollars, on the world market. Every megawatt from the dam means fewer dollars spent abroad, supporting China's push to elevate the yuan. This weakens the dollar's grip on global energy and strengthens China's economic independence. The dam is also a shield against trade wars and sanctions. Energy independence gives China leverage in international negotiations and protects its industries from external shocks. The project is a strategic tool, not just an energy source. It's part of China's vision for a new global order, less dependent on Western institutions and currencies. By controlling critical resources like energy, China is building a foundation for greater autonomy. The dam is a physical symbol of this ambition, shifting power from west to east. Infrastructure like this can reshape global economics and politics. The Yarlung-Tsangpo Dam is a quiet but powerful move in the world's economic chess game. Its impact will be felt far beyond China's borders. While China hails the dam as an engineering triumph, its downstream neighbors are deeply concerned. The Yarlung-Tsangpo becomes the Brahmaputra in India, a lifeline for millions, and then flows into Bangladesh. Both countries depend on the river for agriculture, fishing, and drinking water. India fears China could control water flow, risking droughts or floods. The lack of transparency from China fuels mistrust and anxiety. Bangladesh, low-lying and densely populated, faces even greater risks. Reduced water flow could devastate farmland and fisheries. The dam will trap nutrient-rich sediment, threatening the fertility of floodplains downstream. Without this natural fertilizer, farmers may struggle and riverbank erosion could worsen. For India and Bangladesh, the dam is not a distant project, it's a direct threat to their environment and livelihoods. The stakes are existential for millions who rely on the river. China's project is a source of regional tension, not just a domestic achievement. The Yarlung-Tsangpo Grand Canyon is a global biodiversity hotspot, home to countless unique species. Building a mega dam here threatens to destroy fragile habitats and displace wildlife. Flooding for the reservoir will submerge forests and alter the river's ecosystem forever. The dam will turn a wild river into a series of slow-moving lakes, disrupting fish migration and the entire food web. Seasonal floods that nourish forests and farms will be regulated, starving downstream ecosystems of vital nutrients. The impact could stretch hundreds of miles, affecting both China and its neighbors. Large reservoirs can also alter local weather and release methane, a potent greenhouse gas. The dam's climate benefits may be less than advertised. Environmentalists warn of irreversible damage to one of the planet's most precious natural areas. The project highlights a tough dilemma: clean energy versus environmental destruction. The true cost of the dam may be measured in lost species and collapsing ecosystems. The world must weigh the price of progress. The dam's location in the Himalayas is not just remote, it's dangerously seismic. The region is one of the world's most earthquake-prone, where tectonic plates collide. Building a massive dam here means risking catastrophic failure if a major quake strikes. The weight of the reservoir could even trigger new earthquakes, a phenomenon seen at other large dams. A dam failure would unleash a wall of water, devastating towns and millions of lives downstream in India and Bangladesh. Even minor leaks could cause deadly floods. India and Bangladesh have demanded more information on safety, but China remains secretive. The seismic risk adds another layer of tension and uncertainty. Chinese engineers claim the dam is built to withstand strong quakes, but nature is unpredictable. For those living downstream, this is not a theoretical risk. It's a matter of survival. The project forces us to ask, can any technology truly tame the power of the earth? The stakes are life and death. The Yarlung-Tsangpo project ripples through global markets and politics. It drives job creation and technological innovation in China, boosting industries from steel to advanced machinery. The expertise gained becomes a valuable export, expanding China's influence through the Belt and Road Initiative. But this rise sparks international competition. Western firms now face a formidable Chinese rival in green infrastructure. The dam signals China's intent to lead in renewable energy, igniting a race for technological supremacy. The project also impacts global supply chains and commodity prices, shifting demand for raw materials and fossil fuels. As China imports less coal and oil, global energy markets are reshaped, creating new winners and losers. The dam deepens mistrust between China and India, complicating regional diplomacy. Smaller nations like Bangladesh are caught in the middle, vulnerable to the ambitions of their powerful neighbors. The project becomes a bargaining chip in international negotiations. The Yarlung-Tsangpo Dam is more than concrete and steel. It's a lever of geopolitical power. Its influence will be felt in boardrooms and foreign ministries worldwide. The Yarlung-Tsangpo Dam is a story of ambition, innovation, and risk. For China, it's a leap toward energy security and global leadership. For millions downstream, it's a source of anxiety and potential disaster. The project pits clean energy goals against environmental and human costs. It reflects the global struggle over resources, nationalism, and the balance between development and preservation. The dam forces us to confront tough questions. Who benefits? Who pays the price? Its legacy is unwritten. Will it power a cleaner future or become a cautionary tale of overreach? As the turbines spin, the world is watching. The river's flow may be controlled by China, but the consequences will ripple far beyond its borders. The final judgment will depend on whether this dam builds a bridge to a better future or unleashes a flood of new problems.